going to be talking about arginine and the effects on tumors. Also, there are different effects, whether if arginine is low or high. Also, I'll be talking about some fruits and foods that can help manage arginine levels, as well as how T cells and NK cells are affected by arginine levels. Okay, so tumors, they have this thing that they express called MHC1, and it is short for Major Histocompatibility Complex Class 1. So that's just a long, fancy way of saying it. But natural killer cells, or NK cells, they decide whether to kill a cell mainly based on MHC1 levels. So low MHC1 means NK cells attack, normal MHC1, NK cells stand down. Okay, arginine produces nitric oxide, so NO for short, and it's also produced by immune cells like macrophages and acts as a toxic effector molecule, damaging pathogens or tumor cells, and can also support NK cell function. So it's a double whammy effect. It attacks pathogens and tumors and also supports NK cells. But nitric oxide is a double-edged sword. In some cancers, arginine availability supports MHC1 expression. So that's why tumors, they deplete arginine in the hostile tumor microenvironment so that not only are T cells depleted because T cells need arginine, but also arginine deprivation reduces MHC1 expression. So tumors become less visible to T cells. But the thing is that if MHC1 is completely downregulated, that leaves tumors susceptible to natural killer cell attack, because natural killer cells, they only look for cells such as cancer cells or tumors that have low or no MHC1. So those are the cells that natural killer cells attack. So tumors, they often lower arginine or deplete it to suppress MHC1 and T cell responses. But restoring arginine can boost immune detection, but may also fuel tumor growth, making it a complex therapeutic target. So adequate arginine means better protein synthesis and improved MHC1 production. Okay, so arginine fuels NK cells, and it also raises or amplifies IFN-γ, which I've talked about in other videos. So that's why tumors deplete arginine in the tumor microenvironment, because tumors do so. They deplete arginine to suppress NK cell function, so that NK cells, they cannot improve or to have the positive benefit of IFN-γ. And the reason tumors deplete arginine is because if arginine is sufficient, then that upregulates IFN-γ on NK cells or for NK cells. Therefore, the IFN-γ also upregulates ICAM1 and VCAM1 on target cells, target pathogens, and possibly cancer cells. As a result of that ICAM1, VCAM1, thanks to arginine being sufficient, the NK cells with the integrins, which is LFA1 or VLA4 on NK cells, those are the integrins that binds onto the ICAM1 and VCAM1 on the cancer cells or pathogens, therefore leading to enhanced natural killer cell cytotoxicity. That's what tumors are trying to escape or prevent by depleting arginine. So arginase on tumors, which is what tumors upregulate, arginase, they use that to lower arginine, therefore reducing IFN-γ output, therefore weakening NK cells. Now some fruits to help improve arginine, and this could be the best one here, and that is a watermelon, because watermelon is rich in citrulline, and basically citrulline converts arginine in the kidneys and then raises arginine levels more steadily than direct arginine intake. Therefore, mild increased nitric oxide production, improved blood flow, so possibly even helping nutrients being shuttled around with the blood, Also, possibly oxygen goes around the body a lot better uh, due to the red blood cells if iron is sufficient and no lysosomal membrane peroxidation or no vitamin C deficiency. So watermelon can help the NK cells in the hostile tumor microenvironment since tumors they deplete arginine so that NK cells have IFN-γ to upregulate VCAM-ICAM1 on target cancer cells so that the integrin on the NK cell can bind and recognize the ICAM VCAM1 and then cytotoxic attack such as granzyme B perforans, which induces apoptosis or programmed cell death on cancer cells, thanks to watermelon and citrulline. Okay, there's an issue or a problem when nitric oxide gets too low because nitric oxide can help tumors. This is because it can stimulate angiogenesis and improving blood flow, but towards tumors. So angiogenesis is the growth of blood vessels. So either that or tumors are using blood vessels that already exist. And tumors can receive a glucose through the blood vessels, according to some studies that I've come across. Uh, that could happen due to a potassium deficiency because potassium is not upregulating GLUT4, which is the arm that comes out from the inside of the cell to grab glucose out of the bloodstream and pull the glucose into the cell. Therefore, the tumor cannot receive glucose through the bloodstream if the GLUT4 is taking it out of the bloodstream. Also, vitamin B1 deficiency could also cause glucose to be floating around in the bloodstream, or just taking or a high carb diet could support tumors, since tumors can also sense insulin spikes because a high glucose causes insulin to go up or to spike, and tumors can sense that spike. So, but high fat diets can also be problematic because high fat diets they can have other problems, but that's beyond the scope of this video. So, very low nitric oxide causes hypoxia, uh, triggering VEGF, promoting angiogenesis or blood vessels for tumors. So this could be why having watermelon as a normal everyday routine in your daily diet is because high nitric oxide is anti-tumor cytotoxic because it forms reactive nitrogen species, causes DNA damage, protein dysfunction, and then this pushes cancer cells toward death instead of survival. And then there's the NK cell boost as well with the IFN-γ. And another bonus for IFN-γ or arginine is vitamin C and oranges. It actually improves nitric oxide bioavailability and protecting nitric oxide from oxidative breakdown. So that's it for the video. If you're interested in more future videos, then make sure to like, comment, share these videos with your friends and family, and keep it locked in here on this channel, and I'll see you in the next video.